Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice First Play, and today, as you can maybe not see, we are playing Nusfjord, which is the correct way to pronounce it in Welsh. It is a Uwe Rosenberg game, so there's food in the form of fish, and this kind of board setup. We've set up slightly differently due to space, but essentially over here is the action board where you're going to be placing workers to do certain things. Over here are elders, which are like, they become your personal action spaces that you can use. Up here are buildings, which basically let you do stuff immediately or have an ongoing power.
Add-on actions.
Yeah, you don't place people onto them. And then later on, the sea buildings will come out, and they're more endgame multiplayers and stuff like that. And that's been the controversy in some reviews. They come out in round 4, so you've only got 3 rounds to adjust to them. Over here is the elders' feeding plates, and if they're not, you need fish as well as workers to activate these guys. So you need to perhaps serve fish beforehand. So the way it works is we all take the amount of fish that we've got up to. So just move there. So I've got 3 fish at the minute. Later on I might buy a boat, and that will increase my capacity to fish to 6. And then there's a very specific order. First you give fish to your elders. Whenever an elder gets 3 on, you get 1 into your personal reserve and some into your supply. The rest go back into the main supply. Then shares, we all have shares, which could end up feasibly in the hands of other people. Yeah, what happens to those? I need to check that. And then they go into your personal supply. There's a action to move stuff from your supply. Then they go into your share. Sorry. Then they go into your reserve, which is on your board, and then into the general supply. Lots of minus points on this initial board as well. Mark, you've won some games tonight.
I have. One, I think.
How are you feeling about this bad boy?
I'll probably lose it, but there you go.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be able to manage to take a turn in less than... Can't focus on you. It's like it's like your face has made the camera drunk. There we go.
That often happens.
Feeling the complexity? This is one of Uwe's simpler games.
I think I only played 1 or 2 of his other games.
Okay. I think... Yeah, the action board is fairly simple. The buildings are the things that you're going to have to read and get used to. I like the kind of fish thing. We also have Christopher. Simon apparently has other friends.
How daring.
How are you feeling about this one? You were quite excited about this one.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing this. It's one that I've sort of always listened out for, what people have thought. It does remind me in art of, as a Caverna, but it looks like a simpler version of Caverna. I'm not too sure if I understand it fully 100%, but I'm looking forward to giving it a whirl. Yeah,
and I'm hopeful I'll enjoy this. So I was a bit overwhelmed. We've only played Caverna once, and that was just me and Chris, and I think we jumped straight. We were like, yeah, we can handle it, and I would play it next time with less buildings out, the simple way, and work our way up to that. But I'm looking forward to this one. I think Chris is going to win.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You say that Chris every victory. Time, and I never do.
All right.
I think you jinx me.
Well, we'll maybe come back in round 4 when we've got our C buildings and see how we feel about that whole thing before the end of the game. Excellent. So we finished. Mark lost.
I did, as anticipated.
And then Chris came first by 2 points. And basically, I think I took a risk to try and get the 9 buildings out, lost a point there, and I still had a share. So I lost 2 points, but then when I rechecked, I actually had given myself an extra point somewhere anyway. So, 29 was the high score. So for our first game, not bad. I really like the way it works. I can see why people might not like the scoring buildings. So these come out in round 4. You get dealt 3 in a 3-player game, but you keep them secret. And then if by round 6 you haven't built any, they all go public. And that's what we didn't realise that until we read it. I thought you just dealt out the rest of the Cs, but I find that quite interesting that they suddenly go public. Yeah. It's just whether so Paul Grogan has a variant where you get dealt your C cards at the start, so you know what you're aiming for, which It'd be interesting to try it. I just wonder if that would put me on rails too much. I'd be like, right, get the C cards, get the C cards. So immediately when I get into round 4, I can build all 3 of them, you know?
I can understand getting them slightly earlier though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
only have, what, 2 rounds to actually try
3.
and... Is it
4,
3?
5, 4, no, 4, 5, 6
No.
and 7.
What I mean is, when you've got it in your personal hand, how
That's
many...
exactly halfway you get. You get it in round 4, the start of round 4.
I know, but when do they become public?
Round 6.
So you only get
3.
2 rounds.
No, because you get a whole of 4, the whole of 5. Oh yeah, start 6.
Yeah, so you only get 2 rounds to actually...
I think what it will mean is next time I would want to have a few resources spare to maybe build one of them, you know, because some of them were well expensive, weren't they?
Yeah, most of them.
But they're going to be fairly obvious things, aren't they? Like if you concentrate, well, yeah, but then you might not get them. So I really like the share system, which benefited you most in this one. We didn't use it a lot after the first round. It was a good source of early money, but then people became a bit wary of it, it seemed.
Yeah, after I got your shares.
You only got 1 of mine, you got 2 of mine?
Yeah, I got 2 of my own.
Yes, that was the thing. You got 2 of your own back. That was
Yeah.
the big deal. And there's a bit of a kind of... it's the way the first player marker moves counterclockwise is a bit unintuitive.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It makes
But
it
yeah,
different.
and it means that you get, when you've had the last turn, you instantly get 2 goes in a row because you get the last turn, and so you can plan some big moves. We've only used 1 deck of building cards, the A cards, so you can. There's a whole other deck. Not all the elders come out in a 3-player game. I thought it was fairly swift. Once we understood, you know, obviously we had to do the rules.
Well, that was an hour plus including learning.
Oh, that is not bad at all, is it?
No.
The 3 players an hour plus learning, yeah? With learning.
Yeah, with learning. I think we started just before 12 and it's...
No,
Yeah.
about half an hour.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
An
with
hour.
learning then, about half-hour learning. I think we played it.
Yeah,
Got
set
into
up the
it,
learning.
But we were still learning.
You went for a
as we were
dump, so that took a good half hour. Yeah. How did you feel, Mark? Give us some thoughts that actually make sense.
£2 lighter.
I thought I ran out of fish a lot.
Yeah, but
Sort of.
Chris didn't.
No, I should have got, I think, more boats early on, or at least more ways of getting fish early on, because I was often limited by that. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't scared to buy A buildings, which were
Mhm.
quite cheap. But actually, some of them were really good.
Yeah.
Like I got a free ship with one, but that was -1 point, which cost me.
How many fish did you end up giving away quite often?
Not that many, because you had 1 share. I only gave you 1 share.
But I mean, into the general supply.
Oh, none, because I got that one that when my supply filled up, I could empty it straight away.
Yeah, no, that was a good
So
one.
that was fine. I didn't end up losing any to the supply.
Because I didn't have many elders, but now thinking back, in later rounds you want many elders because that way they...
You do, but I
supply.
was scampered by not having any fish to feed the elders. So I couldn't use and get that final building out. I thought I'd worked it out, thought I'd tricked out, but then I couldn't manipulate Mark into feeding the elders, even for the same amount of gold. Well, that was the thing, because he got it was a better deal to issue a share.
Yeah, definitely.
So, which I should have done really. Yeah.
I'm missing a share.
Oh, I think I've got your shares, haven't I?
Yeah, indeed.
Cheating already for the next game.
Any other thoughts, Chris?
No, yeah, it's the more I think about it, after playing it, you realise the little subtleties in it, like the elders. I didn't do enough. I didn't get enough elders. I didn't get enough buildings either, because you scored heavily. You got 16 points on your buildings.
15, I cheated at first, remember?
Yeah, true. And then, but I got 17 points, but that included my ships and my buildings.
Yeah, I got 9 from my boats.
Yeah. And I think that could have been, I could have easily achieved that and still had my shares and my gold as well.
What did you get from boats? Did you have 2 schooners?
I had 10 in total boats. Yeah,
Oh, so you didn't get much from your buildings at all then?
No, my buildings
6?
were really low. Yeah.
And that, one of
The
those.
7 from, and one of the,
Yeah.
oh no, because yeah, what was it, 20, I can't remember now.
You had 8 from
You got...
buildings.
10
From
from my ships, then I had 1.
Did you have 10? I thought you only had 2 ships.
Did I give? Did
Yeah,
I
the
two
underscore
big
myself?
ships.
You had two.
You had 2 big ships. So you
Yeah.
got
I
8.
think you got
And
one.
and a 2, and then I had 3,
That would have been nice. Yeah.
1, 1.
We won't believe you anyway. So.
I think I underscored myself.
I think you overscored yourself.
Did you have one of them as well? I thought you only
I
had
had
2
two.
schooners.
No, I had 2 schooners and a 2-pointer as well.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think you only had 2 schooners.
No, I had a 2-pointer as well. That was the first one I bought.
Mm.
Was for 6, wasn't it? Yeah, 6 and a gold.
Yeah, I think maybe you did underscore yourself then.
Yeah,
you said you had a total of. Oh no, you said 17. Because I said I got 60. You said more than me. But anyway, doesn't matter.
15. I had 12. Oh, I had 22.
You definitely didn't say 22.
No, I didn't.
Are you
that-
sure? You sure you didn't buy something that you?
Because
you
it
got
was
8 from. No, because that was with coins. You only got 3 from that building without the coins. The coins you counted separately.
I got 7 VP, didn't I, from my shares?
Yeah, but that's counted separately from the buildings and the ships.
I added it on, didn't I?
No,
I did.
we added it on separately.
Oh, maybe we didn't and add that bit on.
I did your shares.
did
in-
you?
Yeah, I did your shares.
No,
in-
the card that I had that gave me 7 extra VP from my 6
Oh,
shares.
no.
Oh yeah. You got 3. Yeah, because you got at least 10 from your buildings then. At least 10. So you should have at least 20. Yeah, you won by more.
Yeah. Oh
You
well.
probably got over 30. But because you made a mistake, you lose. I'm now the winner. Cool. Yeah, I liked it. I think it's it will be an hour or less if there's 3 of us next time.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, cool. That's Nusfjord. Say it properly, Mark.
Nusfjord. From reading
Boring, isn't it?
the
Just fudge.
You should have said something beginning with a Z.
Nusfjord.
You look like your own face is boring you. And on that bombshell.
It is.